Okay, hi!
Haven't you heard? There's a strange
Oh god, bear with me. Ah!
Huh?
Just to see if it works.
Oh god, what? Okay, yeah.
What?
No, it's fine, I can hear you now, you startled me. Okay, so this thing that we totally need to try before the next update. You know, the downside here is that both of us see these clickbaity videos, but we never click on the clickbaity videos, so we don't know how these people talk in their videos. Here's something you need to do before the next update! Huge text on the screen to the point where you can't actually see what's going on.
We don't need to see your identification. Dog beach, dog beach.
Dog beach!
All
Dog
right,
beach,
is
dog
literally
beach!
right over here. Dog beach.
Dog beach! Dog beach! Oh, babies! Hi.
Doggos.
Hi, doggos. Little German Shepherd doggos. I assume.
There's a spot. Do I have it marked?
Are we missing a
There's
dog?
Turtle
No.
Beach.
Oh my god, I thought we were missing a dog then. Hi.
But it's on the other corner.
You have cute little teeth. Cute little teethies. I'm gonna mark these on my map. Yeah, I am here.
Okay. This way. And Risley has the Prayer of Lost Winds on, and Chiori is here, so he does run quite fast.
Nice. Bye.
I should stop here. Recover stamina. Grab this mushroom and Geronimo.
Is that an important part of the trip to grab that mushroom?
Yes, it's mandatory. Kidding.
Oh, is this the place with the giant turtle?
Here they are.
Yeah, I've been here.
Hey guys.
Hi. Yeah, I've met you before.
Oh yeah, you already did that thing.
Yeah. Hi. You're so cute.
God, I need that for Lanyan.
I get it.
Oh, I don't want to attack him. Fine.
It's fine, they don't mind. I know that a few other catalysts can mine, but the fact that he does it by punching is hilarious. Like, Klee blows them up. He just punches them.
Whenever I get to take a break, I always want a snack. I got some candy, fruit, and jerky. You want some?
Yeah, he's regular Chris Redfield. I mean, we could go ride a dragon. Statue
Yes,
in a
let's...
way that's. You know what? I'm not.
Yes.
Make a bad statement. Let's work.
Yeah, Risley, you can go ride. You can go ride your dragon, Risley.
Here.
Here, Risley, ride the dragon. Not man. Hi, I hear you wanted to ride a dragon.
Oh boy. And you say I make off-color jokes. I do. That's
You do.
completely true.
There's a reason why I say you do. Oh god, okay, I forgot what the buttons were then for a second.
There are no buttons. It's you beds. I don't know.
Yeah, okay.
I took my meds today. Can we tell?
Did you? Oh, now Risley's in the ground.
I'm not anywhere near the ground. Let's climb on the.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's gonna start moving once I.
Okay.
Well, that fucked up.
Oh, that looked very graceful. Can
get up there eventually.
can we even still get there?
Here we go.
Oh, okay, I'm coming. Yay!
I kept falling off these because
Of course you did.
they kept like ramming into the ground. Hilariously, I actually used Farina to walk over to that island and then clear it, and then I came over here.
Me
And so
too!
The statue took me over there, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, I used Farina to get over here.
There's like nothing else on the island with the
With the thing, yeah.
what's it called? With the boss, and I was very disappointed.
Yeah, I expected more here. Well, thanks for the ride.
Yeah.
Thanks for the ride, Dragon. I also don't remember if anyone figured out exactly where we'd be entering. Because I know people have ideas of this area will be this place and this area will be this place, but I just remember specifically with Sumeru, we were able to figure out exactly where we'd walk in. And I don't remember if we did that for Fontaine or Natlan. Or if anyone has any idea about Nodkarai and Snezhnaya as well. Aside from the one area in Storm Terror.
Are there a bunch of Fatui in that spot? I thought it was just like there's just a random space, or maybe I'm thinking of a different place.
There are some. I don't know if I remember exactly where. Oh, I think I will. We can go there and have a look. In the spirit of things
'cause,
we need
like-
to do before the update.
Neverlet, we're in public.
What is he doing? Is he in Risley? Because, I mean, he did want to ride the dragon.
Well, he's more in the ground at the moment. But, oh my god, I can push him around.
Don't push him around!
If I run into him, he moves.
Oh my god!
Gonna have to do a little bit of climbing.
Oh, I'm sure you're gonna love that. That is your natural habitat.
Oh, there are Fatui here.
Yeah, no, I lied. Of course, yes, there are Fatui there. So I know people are theorizing that this probably leads to somewhere. Like this path.
Well, if they're guarding the entrance, they're not doing a very good job.
They're really not, are they?
Yeah. There's just like a random lake.
Just a random lake. And then... there we go. So we can get up here. And that's as far as we can go. Oh yeah, we were able to figure out where Chenyu Vale was, weren't we? Because we kept trying to jump off the edge.
Yeah.
And we were like, okay, well that place just flooded, didn't it? As if Chenyu Vale hasn't been through enough.
I guess for Conria, they'll probably do a separate sub-map.
I always assumed that that would be a separate thing. What is this and why is it here? I gave Nicolette a new weapon while you were busy.
Isn't it typical Wednesday? We can't have anything nice, can we? We can't have very long to enjoy victory.
If this was like a proper, you know, if I was a proper internet person, is this where I'd like plug my own song? Right, to tell people, just available on iTunes and Apple Music and Amazon Music, and you can ask your Alexa to play the song, and that's so cool. It's not quite actively connected to Snezhnaya, by the way. I always assumed that it was.
I think it's supposed to be. It seems like it's meant to be like off on its own.
I know it's like its own separate thing that for some reason they gave, for some bizarre reason they trusted, well, I suppose they don't, do they? They gave Totori his own place. Is it like close to Snezhnaya, like on the border, or were they like, no, you can have a place on the other side of Tavad? Like, we don't want to deal with you anymore.
Well, I think my new favorite joke is waifu Dotori.
Yeah. Yes, that will be.
Dotori. We've diagnosed your newest segment with waifu.
Yeah, that will be our next
That's
playable
totally
character.
The only way Tori can become
It
playable
is.
is if they waifu him.
Yeah, waifu Tori.
We've diagnosed your newest segment with waifu. It's incurable. Pantaloni is just like sometimes it be. I mean, that's the only other way I'd accept Dottore becoming playable is if Pantalone becomes playable first and then makes baby eyes at him. Just like flutters his eyelashes and Dottore is like, oh, fine.
Yeah, that's true.
If I must.
I can accept that. It's very clear he's not here for us. Some kind of game mechanic where you can only have Dottore in your party if Pantalone's there too. If you remove Pantalone, he also disappears.
Just think of everybody Pantalone free.
Yeah.
Because you can't have Dottore without having Pantalone.
Or it's
the first free 5-star.
Yeah. Or it's a function where, like, with Baishu, you also have Changshang, and with Aoife, you also have Kuku, and Fischl, you also have Oz. With Pantalone, you just have Dottore.
If you pull Pantalone, you get Dottore.
Yeah, you get the little Dottore that, like, floats next to him, like Oz or Kuku.
Periodically talking about how it wants to dissect everyone.
Yeah. Or, like, sits on his shoulders like Changshang. God, I am both, like, so eager for Pantalone in game, but also so nervous because he's existed for so long that I've really built him up in my head as this really specific character. And if anything's off, I'm going to be so disappointed. I don't want him to have any... Every other Harbinger, I feel, makes sense to have an extra thing about them, but I so don't want that with Pantalone. Because there's just something so interesting to me when you have this group of people and it's all these like spectacular people and then it's just someone who's good with finance and it's like, what did he have to do to,
you know?
Yeah, I like him being just some guy because, like, to me that's, and then it makes me think, well, they're not going to do that because they have to keep one-upping the previous thing. But sometimes having somebody just be a regular person is scarier. Because it's like, it makes sense why all these spectacular people are here, but then why is he there? Like, what did he have to do to be in the same group of people as somebody like Capitano and Dottore?
If you want one, you've got to ask for it. Good girl!